After the woman was shot, time suddenly froze. She had no idea what had just happened. Death suddenly appeared in front of her. He said she had 15 seconds left. Within those 15 seconds, she could start and pause time whenever she wanted. Once the countdown reached 0, Death would take her away. First, she wanted to see the killer's face clearly. The bullet went through her body and shattered the glass. Time flew by. She turned around and saw she still had 13 seconds. The killer was her patient's daughter. She decided to fight back against the killer. She scattered the powder on the floor, grabbed the remote from the table, and turned off the lights. There were still 11 seconds left. She pushed aside the books on the table and picked up a marker, wrote the killer's name on the table. More than half the time was already gone. Death mocked her for writing the name too big, saying the killer would spot it right away. But that was exactly what she wanted. She smashed the vase, spread the water evenly across the table, turned around and threw the marker far away. Only 7 seconds remained. If a flower stem was inserted into the socket, the wet stem would conduct electricity. When she let go, the stem would connect with the water on the table. When the killer tried to erase the name and touch the table, she'd get electrocuted. Only 5 seconds were left. She recalled earlier finding a suicide note left by the elderly patient at her home. The old woman wanted to take sleeping pills to end her life, so she secretly swapped the pills, but the old woman's daughter happened to see this. Maybe Lily misunderstood her. Her heart began to waver. She plucked one flower that would reduce the risk of the killer being fatally electrocuted. She grabbed another pen and threw herself toward the floor. Something unexpected happened. The killer fired another shot. It turned out Lily saw the woman looking at her and thought she was about to fight back, so she shot again. That left the woman with only 6 seconds to live. In such a short time, she couldn't change anything else. Death told her to give up, but she refused to accept it. She had to let Lily know the truth. The woman died. Lily didn't know what the woman had done before dying. She decided to go in and check, seeing the powder on the floor. Lily was afraid of leaving footprints, so she changed into slippers and entered the room. Soon she saw her own name. She was about to grab a pen to erase it, but suddenly she noticed the pen seemed off. It wasn't the same pen. Sure enough, she saw through the woman's trick, so she found the pen the woman had thrown away, ready to erase the name. Just as the woman expected, she got electrocuted. When Lily came to, she heard security guards' footsteps outside. She quickly erased the name on the table. As she prepared to leave, she noticed the woman holding a letter. Thinking it was important evidence, she took the letter and fled the scene. When she opened it, she realized it was her mother's suicide note. The contents of the note shocked her. It turned out her mother refused medication and wanted to die by suicide. She had stolen sleeping pills from the doctor's bag, but afraid her daughter would suffer, she also replaced Lily's vitamins with sleeping pills, planning for both of them to leave this world. But the woman found the suicide note. She swapped the pills in the bottle. Later, the mother ended up drinking pesticide to kill herself. Learning the truth, Lily was filled with regret.